sometimes the 1950s homes were built really well, but a lot of times they weren't. What challenges do you see in those types of houses?
Knock on wood, ours has actually been quite good so far.
Good.
Haven't really had those issues. The one thing that I would say that has been the biggest issue, drainage. And that's kind of a very
Yeah.
surprise thing. But really, so our house is kind of tiered in how the backyard is done. And we have a pool back there, but drainage wasn't really a priority.
Hmm.
And so that's been something that we're going to have to really look into in the future of seeing, if we're going to have to add an additional drainage or really kind of dig up the backyard and put that in there. But if you look around everywhere, and even just, we have the friends that we have in our neighborhood and we've seen their homes, they might have one drain in the backyard.
Wow.
And it definitely does create some issues.
I've had
Fortunately, we are on a hill, so everything kind of moves down, but at the same time, though, it's still.
I've had that happen too. I had to personally dig a French
Yeah.
drain. It was horrible. I did end up going to Home Depot and renting a trencher, but like I never want to do that again. It was a
So it's
lot of
not
hard
so fun
work.
at all.
Oh my gosh.
That is definitely getting your hands dirty.
Oh gosh. I will say, one of the things I see in a lot of the older homes that while you're, doing the ADU, it's worth, I know it sounds horrible, but drains, small drain pipes.
Mhm.
If those, yes, they're a pain in the butt to fully replace, but I figure you're probably saving money in the end on the plumber coming
Mhm.
every, 6 months or whatever, backing up and clogs and all that kind of stuff. It's just amazing how small the 1950s piping was at the time.
Oh yeah,
So,
ours is fortunately built. It's not on a slab. It actually has a crawl space underneath it. So we have
mhm,
had to go through and replace all the piping underneath it. And that was fortunately a relatively easy job because it was very easily accessible.
good.
So that's the plus on that one there. But one of the other things too that I've also found, ours, like I said, is still in its original blueprint, the layout of it, but they made the homes really easy to modify in regards to moving things around. So like we've already
Hmm.
gone through and we've moved, like the furnace up into the attic space. We took out the hot water heater that was in a hallway closet. We put that to a tankless out in the garage, and really kind of opened all that space up. So when we do a full renovation on the bathroom, we literally have almost double the size of what we could utilize in space wise because now it's just all empty.
Wow.
So they made it really easy that if you wanted potentially do those modifications, it's totally easily done.
Yeah, and if you're building an ADU and you got the guys on site, you might as well knock it out. I mean, in terms of
Mhm.
our financing, a $10,000 project costs about $60 a month.